YouTube, and welcome back to TCG Cardshop Sim. Now, normally today we would be playing Card Collection Simulator because I do 1 week of this, 1 week of Card Collection Simulator, but I decided to do 2 weeks back to back of this game because Power World is coming out in 4 days now, I think it is. So I want to kind of do a full week of it, to be honest with you. Or at least a huge chunk of the week. So these are the graded cards. Upwards of $100, some not so much. But these are the big sellers right here. 8K, 7K, all the way down to 2K. Yes, I did pay bills, Mom. See, 7 days. You have to pay them every day or they stack. They add up. But, regardless, people are already starting to buy cards. Good. We're gonna be a little bit slow on this because I'm not really used to doing it anymore. It's actually been quite a while since I did this, so decline. It's a good deal, but I don't really care. There we go. But yeah. So I'm going to be focusing on Power World the first Friday it comes out, which is this Friday, and the following week. It's going to be pretty much as much Power World as I can. I'll be playing it off stream too to kind of grind up supplies. Any levels or any of that stuff I'll do on stream, but I'll wait to level up in advance until I'm on stream. Because early on, from what I remember, you get levels really freaking quick, so kind of hard in a way to keep up with that. So I am super excited about that. I don't know if I've mentioned this on stream before, but they're doing 27 pages of updates, worth of updates. So this is going to not only be a new patch and an official release, but a complete overhaul of every single system we've known since the game first started. So it is going to be massive. A game's worth of updates, pretty much, if not more, because of all the extra mechanics added throughout other updates and versions and collabs and stuff that they did. So it's gonna be a big one. And unfortunately, a bunch of Power World stuff keeps just like popping up on my feed. So I'm getting spoiled on like trailers and stuff, but not really anything super relevant. I'll just decline. Ooh. Market price 4,000, you want 5,000, and no thank you. So that's kind of why I haven't posted a schedule for this week or next week, because I'm kind of playing things by ear. I also might have caused a little bit of confusion for Core Keeper. I will be checking in on that later, but for now, we're just opening shop. raking in some big profits. I don't know what I'm gonna do once I reach 999 or max cash. So many people with deals. You just want to give me a shittier card for my card. You just want to give me a crappier card for my card. You want me to pay more for a card than it's worth. Not too good of deals. Well, there's nothing to spend it on is the problem. $400? No. $50? No. No. Because you just want to give me... All these deals are you give me a card for way over value, or you give me a card that is worse than the card I'm giving you so far. Not really appreciative of that. Unless I've missed something, which I probably have, in all honesty. There we go. 1,000. Oh, we'll do 900 flat. Fine. 910. Cool. Finally got a good deal under my belt. I could probably get that card for cheaper, but I'm starting to fall behind on cards. Yeah, I'm really falling behind on cards. Into the 200s I go. There we go. Might be time to bust out the good old dupes. No, not interested. Okay, come on. Where's my $900 card? Oh wait, no, it was that $1,000 card that I put up. Yeah, I know, my ghost rares. I don't think I have too many. Oh wow, yeah, I have quite a few. Thank you for reminding me about my ghost rares. Very few of them are actually going to be over 400 though, I think. Maybe. They're looking pretty solid right now. $500 for a $700 card? Yes, please. We'll go 510. $2,000 for 3,000. 2,700. Decline. $700 for a 400? No. Ah. Like I said, I'm gonna be a little slow with this. Okay, 3,700. There we go. Okay, we're in 300 anyways. The problem with ghost rares are, while they are rare, they're not really super high cost a lot of the time. They're in the 400s and 300s, so it becomes harder to sell them. And I'd rather be selling the 400s when I'm in the 300s for the ghost rares for more money. At this point, it's kind of like leaving money on the table. Alright. Yeah, but they do sell fast, but so do all the other cards, too. The only time they don't sell fast is when they're, like, super high cost. $700 for 600. Okay, check this. No stinks. Good. Alright, we are good here. Checking my stock real quick, making sure I'm not literally out of something. We're looking good. Alright, cool. Can't do the deal even if I wanted to. There's so many card deals. None of them... No. Not too many good card deals today. Which is unfortunate. Probably not gonna sell all my ghost rares today. Close. At least I got all of them up for sale. So, when we go to open up cards, that is when I will do my weekend recap. Not a whole lot happened, but still. So, before I get started with my recap, how was everybody's weekend? How are you all doing? Most importantly, how was your weekend? Quite a few people took some. Mine was alright. Like I said, not a whole lot happened. I've just been kind of gearing up for for Pal World. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ghost rares left. Oh. I thought everyone was done. Oh. See, am I completely out of anything? Actually doesn't look like it. Looks like it was pretty solid all the way through. Ah, oh no, never mind, because that's above. Alright, cool. There's still more people. Slap back on my ghost rares just to try and sell them. Did not realize that there were still people here. Nope. Alrighty then. We'll go... Oh. Come on. You know you want to. Nice. So only 3 ghost rares remain, or 4 ghost rares remain. Make a deal? Try to make a deal? Nope. Alright. We made quite a bit of money today. Let's see, how much money did we make? At least 300k. Actually, I think like 100k, because it went from 3 to 4. Yeah, so probably like, yeah, about 100k, if not a little more. That's good. Time to see, 7 days for the gradeds. Alright, double save real quick. Alright. Let's crack some packs. Yeah, but it really doesn't matter because no one else is gonna walk in, so it was fine. Anyways, 6,300, like usual. Moving them closer to the trash can. There we go. Should be able to grab all of them now. So let's get started, shall we? Why does it keep doing that? Dude! The fudge. There we go. Alright. So, my weekend, pretty much was just spent catching up on Bookkeeper. I caught up to where me and Zentharos currently are, and I also found a new biome that I could not explore or do anything with within the desert. Figured out how to make the boss spawn item. Did have to look up one thing, and that, well, two, on how to make something, because I thought it was a crafting recipe, but in reality it wasn't. So it was pretty easy to get. So now I know exactly what 107 we need to do for our stream playthrough, which I haven't fought the boss or done anything like search for the boss yet. I also figured out the rock puzzle that I was stuck on for Suikoden 2. I went to look it up and then I realized you can move boulders. And I'm going to say this, in my defense, and I'm going to say this when we play Suikoden 2, that mechanic was introduced within the first 10 minutes of the game. Spent 2 sessions without using that mechanic, and then took a month off of streaming. Pushing 2 or 3 boxes against the wall is not a memorable tutorial, so I literally completely forgot that was a mechanic in the game. It hadn't come up to my knowledge. I might have not remembered a point where it came up, but to my knowledge, that mechanic never resurfaced until just then. So I was very confused until I realized that. And rather annoyed. But regardless of that, the last thing that I did was, I played a little tiny bit of Splitgate 2 for the final time. With the new game Impulse out, with them not putting out much, if not any, new content for Splitgate 2, with the drastic decrease in player count, and to where it was literally in the 300s of people playing, it's a dead game. It's not even, it's worse than on life support when it comes to video games. Like, pretty soon, I have a feeling that because of the low player base, because of the low amount of people buying cosmetics and other things for that game, they're just gonna shut it down. And I would not be at all surprised. So, I'm done with Splitgate. And I am rather annoyed with the devs, which is why I haven't tried Impulse. I feel like they let their community down on Splitgate, and it really is a shame. Besides that was pretty much my weekend. Not a whole lot really happened on the grand scale of things. How was everybody's 4th of July? Because mine was relatively quiet besides the fireworks. seems like moving the day forward was the wrong decision this time around. Because we were starting to hit a point where we thought maybe our luck for that day had run out. Last time that happened, we just started a new day and our luck shot through the roof. This time, the exact opposite seems to have happened. Good thought, good try, but... $125. 12,251. Let's go. That's that good shit. The next two sets are paid for. Yep. Well, okay, the next set, and almost the next two sets, because we're currently at a profit of 6,183. Trying to remember if anything like significant happened over the weekend. I know that Sony is facing some serious backlash because they are stopping the print of physical discs. They're going completely 100% digital. And a lot of people are not happy because Sony has recently been doing a lot of shit that's been taking away stuff that people have quote-unquote bought. There's a saying on the internet now, you will own nothing and be happy about it. And that is exactly what Sony has demonstrated, because they removed like 300 movies off of their library service. So people who literally bought those movies no longer have them. And no refunds are being issued. So people are really upset with that. Personally, it's unfortunate for them. But I don't own a PlayStation, so I can't say that, like, I get it. Like, if Steam goes down, I lose all my games. So I'm in the same boat as the PlayStation people. But it just sucks having something you bought being literally taken away, and then being told, oh, there'll no longer be any physical editions of your games, so it'll all be digital, and if we decide to take a game off the store, you lose it for good. Sucks to be you. It's not a fun thing to happen, but it does happen. fact, I believe that most companies are moving towards an all-digital front. Steam is pretty much all digital, except for maybe the people who make the games if they have physical copies. But as it stands, Steam is a digital storefront. So you have Nintendo, who's doing not even physical discs, but like key cards that are literally just, hey, this is a code to access the license on our online thing, so you still have to be online, and it's still pretty much all digital. So they're getting rid of digital copies of games as well. It just seems like that's the future, whether people like it or not, and it's unfortunate, but I guess for people who want to preserve games, like there are so many games that just fall off the face of the planet because they're deleted from the stores and there's no backups and all this stuff, so game culture does get lost as a result. There are people who like collecting physical games because they like preserving their libraries. So if they ever want to go back and play this awful game they found in the corner of nowhere, you know what I mean? Like, they can. It's maybe such an awful game that but it's their right to play it because they bought it. Kind of a situation. So I can definitely see that. Though I don't know if that was over this weekend or over last week or the week before. I didn't talk about it because I don't own a PlayStation, so I don't really have a horse in the race. But I figure as long as I'm yapping, I might as well yap about things that I've seen and heard in the games industry a little bit. Trying to remember if there's anything else. I don't think there was. $205. But yeah, so other than finding a couple of things that I have to show that I'll sorry, need to get a drink. Next set is free, let's go. But besides like finding a few random things on some of the games I'm playing currently that I'm gonna be showing off when I play those games, then that's all I've been doing. Oh, Games Done Quick has officially started, by the way. Summer's Games Done Quick. They're doing, I think, Doctors Without Borders. The charity they're supporting this time around. I think. I'm not entirely sure, but still. So, for those that don't know, it's a week-long speedrun marathon where pretty much they speedrun games for charity, which is really cool. I enjoy watching quite a few of the runs. There's quite a few runs last year that I wasn't interested in, but this year it seems like they have a lot of really cool runs. And it's currently live now, so I will always recommend people of my stream go check them out, because they speedrun everything from RPGs to classical games that they managed to break and beat within under 5 minutes. You see these super long, crazy games, and they just, like, no, we're gonna skip 90% of the game because of this skip we found. It's kind of funny, in a way. 125. 110. 104. 142. 155. 174. 108. For a grand total of $921. Nice small little god pack there. Beautiful. So how much profit are we up to now? That can't be right. I think you added an extra number in there somewhere, Mom. $7,306. Not bad for a first set. Still got plenty of boxes left to go. Though I will say, without that 12K, we would be up shit creek without a paddle. Not gonna lie. Alright, let me do just that. Let me pull up my calculator. So we are currently at 7,306. 116. Many fireworks last night as I thought there would be. There was a lot for sure, but I thought it would be a lot more. Also, it stormed last night, I think, as well. I'm not too entirely sure because I was wrapped up in what I was doing, so I didn't really pay attention. But yeah. Been raining a bit over here lately, which is good because fireworks and dry grass do not go together. I mean, they do, but not in the right way. Cool. First set of boxes, aside from that massive 12K hit, have been pretty underwhelming. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we got it. I would prefer more volume over value. Like, if that 12K card could have been broken up into, like, 3 or 4 decent valued cards, I would be much happier, but I am grateful for the 12K we got. Because that's the only reason we're in the positives. Welcome back. You missed, like, one card that was the value of $116 or something like that. This is our actual grand total now. Let's see. That's our grand total. I miss a card or something? Because... Wait, was that before you went on break? Because the last number you gave me was 7,306. So I guess you counted a card before you left and didn't update the max total, so I had the wrong number to start with. I mean, you're not wrong. It's only 60 bucks either way. 160. Sorry about the confusion. 104. days where it's pretty much quiet for a lot of the stream while I just pull cards and chime in with chat here and there. Hopefully we get some big pulls. $100. Here in a minute, we'll take our first break of the stream. Once we finish this handful of cards. And more than likely flip over the box. There we go. Alright. When we come back, we will finish this first set and move on to the second set. More than likely, if there's any time left, I'll just set shop up again. Probably not going to open it for a couple of streams, but it is what it is. We are currently at $7,786 of profit. When we come back, more packs, more pulls, hopefully more hits. See you soon. Alrighty, we are back. Are we ready for the... Are we ready for more polls? Cool. Oh, whoops. There we go. I was just making sure that my counter, my individual that my mom, who likes counting the cards, was still there. So. Anyways. Despite it being the 4th of July, there was relatively little news or anything of interest going on. 169. Lately on YouTube, and I found a new mini series of skits called "When You Accidentally Create a Song That's Already Been Written" by a guy named Daniel Thrasher. It's actually some really funny stuff. It goes to show you just how easy it is to create a song that's already been created, because there's just so many songs out there with so many different notes. 1,325. That it's so easy to accidentally duplicate someone else's song, even though it's all done in the guise of comedy. I feel like it feels like it's a legitimate thing. So many notes and combination of notes that one can possibly play before they've played them all. The guy is very, very talented on the piano. So a funny skit all together. So I highly recommend you check him out. Aside from that, I've just been rewatching old shows that I've already watched before. For some reason, when it comes to anime, it's hard to get me into a new series or to stay with the series for very long. And it's not that it's like I have a short attention span or anything like that. It's more that I either binge it all, so it's a short show, or it takes me forever to get through it, and usually by then I found another series partway through that I start to pick up, and then I drop the other series, and then it just keeps happening in a cycle. So I never really finish any shows I start. 157. $338. Action Avatar series is, from what I've seen, pretty much not liked by a lot of people. I mean, a show will always have its fans, good, bad, or indifferent. Like, the show could be absolute gold, and there will always be people who hate on it, and vice versa. But the loudest groups of people seem to be the people who dislike it. And from what I've seen of the show, personally, I'm not a fan of it either. And it's not because they changed little things here or there. It's they decided to mess with key character moments and change key character, like, traits. Or at least show them differently. And to me, it just messes up the character writing. Like, of course, you can't do a one-to-one remake in live action, because we've already seen the story. So I don't mind them adding more conversations between specific characters or changing the dialogue. But when you take away key character moments, it makes the story less impactful. Or when you change the story itself around. In some cases. And it's funny because from what I've seen, the show feels like it's more geared towards kids than the original cartoon show that treated kids like they weren't completely stupid. Like, not everything had to literally be spelled out for them. And what's really funny, 135, is that the original whole thing about remaking Avatar is they wanted to make it more mature, yet it treats its audience like you'd expect a kid's show to treat you. Like, that's the audience for Game of Thrones that you think you're catering to? Really? Add a little bit more blood and say that it's more adult? That's not how it works. At all. But that's just one person's opinion. $9,910. We are approaching the 10K mark, which is really cool. $283. Oh, by the way, I never asked about how the audio and music was. Still should be fine, but 403. Never hurts to double check. Oh, really? I don't remember asking. Oh, everything sounds good. Okay. I think this is... You said it without me asking. So, that's why I didn't remember ever asking. Because I don't think I did. Which I appreciate you telling me it sounded good. It's It's always a good thing to hear. That way I know, like, nothing's all screwy. $169. $169. Getting a lot of hundreds, which is really nice. Last 3 boxes of this set. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would love a large God pack. Give me that legendary 60k God pack. I'm exaggerating, I think. Like over 10k per card. Well, like I said, ages ago off stream, I recorded a small video of it, but I was just throwing cards into a card opening machine because I was trying to get the achievement for cards, for having a certain amount of unique cards, and I pulled a 12k God pack, and I was so upset because I didn't do it on stream. Since that day, I haven't really tried since that day, I haven't really played my solo account all that much. 160. I didn't want something like that to happen again. I'm sure it's not once in a lifetime thing. I'm sure one day maybe it'll happen on stream. But one of my great fears on playing solo, especially on games like this where it's so heavily dependent on RNG, is that I'll get it again and then again we'll be off stream. That would be the worst. And this was like months and months and months ago. 2 seconds. Chat. Just answering this important message. Sorry about that. Usually I don't answer messages on stream, but it was important. So I apologize about any noise that you may or may not be hearing. Just know everything's all good. Is it me, or does the first like 5 packs or 5 boxes always seem to go super quick, and then it slows to a screeching halt on the last 5 boxes? Every single time. That's how it feels. Back to what you were saying about it being a once in a lifetime to pull the 12K, I'm legitimately confident that so long as I don't play my side account and only pull on stream, eventually it will happen again. And that happened for a long, long, long time. So it's been like quite a few months since I did that. Actually, it might have been over a year. But one day we will get it. Yeah, it it was just so disappointing when I opened the machine and then I was looking through the cards, because it doesn't pop up any new rare finds like in how you pull cards. Just one of the big reasons why I don't use machines is I could open 50 times more packs if I used pack opening machines. It's just not as satisfying looking through a list of cards, hovering over it and seeing, oh, this is a 12k card. Oh, this is another 12k. It must have been a god pack. It's so much more satisfying seeing the numbers pop up. Still super close. I only need a handful of achievements that don't really have to go out of my way to do anything except for the 100k card. Which, quite honestly, since I don't play my side profile anymore, I might as well just try to get it on the main account, since this one is just better in general. I've already gotten all the side achievements that I would need a side playthrough to get. 249, or 48, I mean. $110. I said I might as well try to get the rest of the achievements on this profile, since I've already gotten all of the achievements that I would typically get on my own. The only achievement left that's really a huge hurdle is the 100k card. I do have the means of doing it on this profile. Unfortunately, you might not like what I have to do to get it, but it would only be a one-time thing. Problem is I don't open up shop nearly enough, which is why I wanted to do it on my side profile. 110. And we're at 11,452. That number probably changed because we did get the $100 card. So. Last box of set number 1. Yep. 11,562 with that last card. Cool. We're making our way up. $331. That I like about Card Collection Simulator over TCG Cardshop Sim is they have a music box that allows you to play different music. So instead of the same old song every single time, day in and day out, you can actually change it up a little bit. Because they have like 4 or 5 different tracks. Definitely helps. $356. $349. $366. $395. $342. 441. 347. Goes for a god pack of 2,600 and $2,600. That's nice. Good Ghost Rare God pack. I will after this handful of cards. Trust me, I plan on saving. Done. $14,489 worth of cards so far. $403. $2,476. We're hitting good now. Alright, first set done. What is our grand total for this set before we spend some more? While you tally that up, I'm gonna take a drink. $17,368. That's pretty good. Minus the $6K for the next set. There we go. $11,068 to start. Let's see what this second set gives us. I will say, well, it looks like we didn't need the 12K ghost card that we pulled to break even. I will say that it definitely helped. At first I wasn't sure if we would actually make it with how we were pulling, but after that it seemed to kind of fall into place a bit better. $268. Not a bad first pull for this set. $114. Another level. I highly doubt it, but getting closer to that 100 mark for level. 229. When I'm done with these packs, if I have any time left, I might actually switch to my solo goalkeeper and go ahead and explore the Oasis a little bit. Record it and like tack it on to the next stream of Core Keeper that I do at like the very end, so that it goes up in a video. That way I can mess around with it a little bit more. Do the card opening thing that we don't much like if you have to. I don't know what you're referring to. To be honest with you, that would be me switching accounts, or not accounts, files. So I wouldn't be on the main game anymore. Like I said, probably just switch games. Because, I guess there was one thing I did in Core Keeper that I didn't do on stream and probably won't do. Me and Zentharos do want to 100% Core Keeper. One of them is finding like 100 recipes and cooking them. I think it has to do with cooking, not just finding. 160. And, he's the main cook. So he's probably gonna get that while we play. And for me, I just went ahead and did it on my solo playthrough. So I will clarify that and show off that as well. There are some achievements that, no matter how hard you try, there's just kind of, if you're playing your own game, there's no way to kind of avoid getting. But so long as I like clarify and show off during the playthrough at one point how I got that achievement, I think it's fine, personally. In regards to Mina the Hollower, when I spoke about being spoiled about the shortcuts, or the mirror world, I mean, that was not me looking things up specifically. That was me seeing watching a video about a review, like a non-spoiler review, and they just happened to drop that information in it. And that's why I stopped watching reviews for Mina the Hollower. Or no, this guy was complaining about something in Mina the Hollower, and I'm like, okay, what is this guy complaining about? And it turns out that it was something to do with the mirrors. And I'm like, well shit, now I got spoiled on that. Which I'll also clarify when I play Mina again. Will most likely be tomorrow or Thursday. Probably tomorrow. No, I would rather play... yeah, tomorrow, because Wednesday I'll try to play Core Keeper. Thursday will be Suikoden, because I don't really typically do much when it comes to Suikoden off stream. Like, I don't have any real good solid way of grinding money. Alrighty. I'll just keep yapping and counting cards myself then, until you get back. So, if I am to understand, it is $11,831 that we are currently up to. But anyways, until I find, because I don't want to grind and be level 1,000,000,000 for an area that's so early game or mid game. I don't want to be over leveled, and if I find that I'm under leveled, that's fine. I can grind just a little bit to make things easier. But typically, the only thing I want to do off stream is complete quests, side quests, to grab characters for my army that I'm building in Suikoden 2, and also grind money using mini-games, because then I don't get any experience, my characters don't get over-leveled, so even if they have, and also avoid upgrading weapons as much as possible, only grinding for what I need in terms of getting gear. 391. That's kind of where I'm at with Suikoden. It's not really a game that you grind for things off stream for, or do things off stream other than like recruit random characters. No worries. What is our current total at? And welcome back, by the way. Alright, cool. $391 from one card is all you missed. So we're at 12,222. Is it possible to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? That would be awesome. After this handful of cards, we take our second and final break of the stream. We've been making our way slowly through these cards. When we come back from this next break, we will continue and finish our card openings, see our total profits, and decide what to do from there. Thank you so much for sticking around. I will be back after this short break. Enjoy! Alright, we are back. Now, I've been made aware that my mom who likes to keep track of our total card value is not feeling the best right now, which is understandable. It's fine. It happens. 248. So we will no longer be for this session keeping track of our total profits. If someone in the comment section of this video would like to post a grand total if they so feel like it, I doubt it, but whatever, you know, that would be much appreciated. Anyways, so from here on out we'll just be calling out the number of cards, but there won't be a grand total at the end. We stopped at 12,222. I would have liked maybe hopefully to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would have been hilarious. But it happens. Life happens. Can't control it. Me and Phoenix have been playing Stardew Valley off stream. We've had a playthrough going for a long time now, and it's pretty much coming to an end. Got maybe 1 or 2 sessions left with Phoenix in it, because we've pretty much done everything. He wants to 100% the game. Well, I've already done that. The Steam achievements to prove it. Everything except for beating Prairie King and beating Prairie King without losing any lives. Which, quite personally, I don't want to do. 252. I haven't platinumed the game, but I have, in the game terms, 100%ed it. I've done everything for the true ending of the game, which they call 100%ing. Which, honestly, I'm quite grateful for, because if getting 100% of the achievements was required for the true ending, I probably wouldn't have been able to get the true ending. So, yeah. We had just gotten the final award of the game, so that's cool. So it's on him now how much further he wants to go personally, but beyond that little factoid right there, I pretty much already 100% got the true ending, and I don't want to go through getting the true ending again. There was a lot of just like... The ending of the game was me getting hearts with everyone, which was very slow and I just skipped days. Phoenix had a little bit more foresight and like made sure to talk with people here and there a lot. So he has a lot more hearts than I did starting out. But it still doesn't change like the facts. But it's still a lot of work. 114. Crafting every recipe, getting every recipe. Shipping. I think it is shipping one of every item. Shipping 15 of every crop, I think it is. It was certainly something. Beyond that, we still haven't really gotten into Starbound again since our first thing, and I did make it a one-shot, a one-off, so I'll have to start getting into that. Don't know if I'm gonna platinum that game either, just something. I did honestly love the achievement where you sit on a throne, or wear a crown on the toilet, so you're sitting on the porcelain throne, which is amazing. A caveling toilet, which is hilarious. I really enjoyed that kind of goofiness. Those are the achievements I like. The fun, goofy stuff that may take a little bit of effort to get, but isn't impossible. I also like the challenging achievements. Stuff that you really have to work for, but isn't impossible. Like, say, opening every chest in an RPG is a lot of work, but if they give you the tools to know how many chests you have, how many are in the area, and you're able to map it out, then so long as there's no, like, super powerful ultra mega boss tied to the chest, or even if there is, that they are beatable under the right circumstances, it's not something absolutely mind-blowingly difficult. 327, then I like those types of achievements. That's why I'm really looking forward to finishing Core Keeper. And then who knows, we might be reviving a series, we might be changing something up, we might be playing something completely different. We don't know. I did Vanilla Terraria. Maybe I'll wind up going back and playing through all of Calamity and Thorum with a friend. Perhaps maybe revive an old series like Streets of Rage. Don't know, anything can happen. Me and my friend have been talking about a lot of potential collabs. Hell, we might even wind up doing a Power World collab, maybe. Personally, I want to explore 1.0 on my own, doing it my own way, but wouldn't mind that either. 1,991. Hey, 1991. 1,516. 1,417. 1,643. 1,809. 1,199. 1,517. Really? That's an 11,000? My stream is a little bit behind. I'll wait for it to catch up for a minute. A little bit worried about that. That's actually pretty far behind, not gonna lie. Okay, I'll just do that. There we go. It doesn't seem to be any dropped frames. $174. $229. We're entering our last 5 boxes here soon. Ooh, 290, 244, 448, 343, 379, 345, 488. Nice 2K God pack right there. I got like a 10K God pack just a minute ago. I don't know why, but lately I've had Sweet Home Alabama stuck in my head. 331. Maybe it's because of Daniel Thrasher doing his accidentally making songs that already exist thing, but it's stuck in my head. 403. Though I will say it's a good song regardless. I like it, at least. I like a lot of different types of music. Everything from ludicrous and Eminem rap to good old country. There are a couple of country songs I like. I like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. The only things I don't really like are heavy metal that is like, they scream every word, so it's like impossible to understand what they're saying. I think that's like the only type of music that I don't really like. For the most part, like don't get me wrong, I don't like every rock song, I don't like every country song. There's a few that I actually hate. But in terms of like musical tastes, I am very, very varied. I do like me some good anime openings. I haven't heard very much German music or any other kind of music really that is outside of the normal culture. By normal culture, I mean like English speaking. I haven't heard like Japanese. Well, Japanese because of anime, but that's pretty much it. But like I haven't heard German rap or like French rap or anything like French classic things like that. I don't know the different genres that exist outside of the States, America, but I have heard a tiny bit of German rock, I think it's called. Like, Rammstein, I think is his name, it's called. And I think I've heard, like, a song called 99 Red Balloons, I think it is. I think that's, German? I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. But, like, I have very, very small understanding of music outside of America. However, I do like a lot of different types of music. So if anyone has any actual, like, recommendations of songs from different cultures, I would actually be interested in checking them out. So it's always nice to expand your repertoire of music. Your cultural understanding, or at least diversify your interests a bit. Try new things, I guess. Speaking of trying new things, Mug has a root beer float flavor soda that I tried the other day. Really good stuff. I really enjoyed it. Not the best soda I've ever had, but certainly way above the normal sodas that I've tasted. Every time I go to the store, usually I try to pick out a new flavor of soda I've never seen before. This ranges from everything from the new Baja Blast that Mountain Dew came out with, to gingerbread Mountain Dew, to Mug Root Beer Float. Like 102. Like, just crazy flavors. Try as many of them as I can. And usually my mom is along for the ride. Like when we get home, I wait for the soda to get cold if it's not cold, and I pour her a small cup and we taste test it together. And if it's bad, she suffers with me. If it's good and I like it, bonus for me, you know? It's a fun little thing, just to kind of try new things from time to time. But I still think, I think it was the A&W float was my favorite. Oh yeah, the disclaimer, I do not recommend you try the gingerbread one for a Mountain Dew. That was the worst tasting soda I have ever tasted. I don't even think I finished it. I just, like, poured out most of the bottle. It actually started off, yeah, negative 15 out of 10. Yeah, absolutely. My mom is a huge fan. Oh, maybe it was a Pepsi float flavor, actually, that we tasted. That was so good. I don't remember for the life of me. It was so good. It was like a seasonal thing, though. It was like a winter seasonal thing. But, my mom's a huge fan of Pepsi, so whenever there's a new Pepsi flavor out that I see, I try to get her to try. It's like 267. I just enjoy trying new things. And if it's something simple, it's even better. Because it's like going out to a restaurant that costs like $100 for a meal. It's like, you don't want to try new things there because then it's just like wasting a lot of money. The $2 for a soda just to see how it tastes is something I really personally don't mind. Like, I wouldn't mind buying when I have money, you know what I mean? So it's something small and simple that isn't very wasteful, even if we don't enjoy it. And I think you feel the same. Don't you, Mom? I mean, a few of those sodas have come close to, knocking you out, but a couple of bucks here and there isn't a big thing, is what I was getting at. Few of those sodas that we've tried, you've actually been curious about yourself. Whether you regretted that decision before, during, or after anyways. For the 3-hour mark. I don't know why these boxes seem to feel like they're dragging quite a bit. We still have 3 more. $153. I think the only other soda that I didn't manage to finish was like, it wasn't brisk, but it was like a soda form of brisk with lemon in it. And I could not finish it for the life of me. But that was like way long ago. Like years and years and years ago. Other than that, I've drinking diet. I've drinking no sugar. I've drinking diet and no sugar. I don't like, or I don't hate them, but I would prefer to drink stuff that actually has like caffeine in it and sugar for my sodas, because I feel like the other sodas that don't have it are kind of bland. If it's what's there, I'll drink it. I don't have an issue with that. I guess when it comes to like sodas and food, I'm not exactly picky with what I eat or drink. For better or worse. It's kind of the same with my music. Well, I am very picky because I pick certain bands and certain songs from those bands that I like. So it's like impossible to buy me a CD when I was a lot younger, because it was very rare that a band would have multiple songs that I would like on any given CD. There were very few exceptions. $403. Probably not this time, but next time we do card openings, we might reach level 92. Off-stream switch over to my secondary playthrough and just open shop a bunch of times, because I have so many more cards thanks to having those card things. I won't need to use them to refill my cards. Maybe try to get that 100k sold, because after that, I really wouldn't need a secondary playthrough for anything. Because I only have a few achievements left. Let's reach level 100, 102. There was sell a 100k card, get a complete set of one card, graded 1 through 10, which is going to be the trickiest, I personally believe. So I don't see a lot of 4s, I don't see a lot of 3s or 2s, or even 1s. I see a lot of 6s, 5s, and 8s. Usually. I will say opening shop did definitely make it to where not much of the stream went to waste, per se. Like, I needed to switch games earlier. Because I think that 30 minutes spent, for the 10-20 minutes opening shop definitely killed some time. 1,991, which was good. Only 2 boxes left after these next 2 handfuls of packs. I say cards, but I mean packs. Power World's recent player base, it's over 10k, I think it is still. Which goes to show just how much people underestimated Power World. Because people thought it would be like gone because as soon as Nintendo started the lawsuit. So it's kind of cool to see games. Like, I often check different types of games. Like, I'm gonna be checking Mina the Hollower to see how many people are playing it. Because I just find it interesting how some trends just die off quickly and others that, honestly, people don't think have staying power wind up surprising everyone. It's a very interesting kind of thing. Where I guess it's because it's like something that people want, either A, don't realize it until they see it, or B, 160, something that fills a gap in something that they already have. Like for me, Splitgate, it was the portals. The portal mechanic was so interesting and unique and made it stand out among like all the other Call of Duty, Black Ops shooters. But when they got rid of it, added a grappling hook for for Impulse, it just felt very generic to me. But that's just me personally. And then, but that didn't really fill a hole that people wanted. It was just something I found personally interesting. Because even before Splitgate 1 shut down, it didn't really have that many players. Like, it still had a small player base. But it was nowhere near what it needed to be to survive. So I understand why they shut down the servers for it. But looking at Splitgate 2 and just the fall off, I really hoped for something more, you know? Then you have things like Mecha Chameleon that's really popping off right now, but I'm curious to see how long that lasts. Mecha Chameleon seems like a very fun game for people who know how to do art, who can hide really, really crazily well, and for the trolls that will just literally paint themselves the color of a pumpkin, stand on the pumpkin, and paint themselves with a jack-o'-lantern face. Or, like, make themselves Mario on a Mario Kart, a Mario-based map, and just stand there out in the open, like, hey, I'm Mario. I'm very curious to see how long that trend lasts. That kind of thing has always also kind of been interesting to me. Rise and fall of certain games. I keep kind of like going back to those types of topics, because I find it so interesting how things happen. Though I will say I am no games journalist, nor am I a 100% reliable source of information, because I get a lot of my information from other YouTubers who do it way better than I ever will. So I just talk about the things I see and hear, to the best of my knowledge and ability. That's why I always am constantly saying, I could be wrong, or I'm not 100% certain, but... Last box coming up. He did make quite a bit of profit, though. We got a couple of God packs, we got a couple of pretty decent sized hits, we got a few large hits, Got quite a lot of good hits, too. Bit more about it. I always have my eyes and ears open for the next big thing. When it comes to gaming. Pretty much stopped caring about YouTube drama. $107, $110, $153, $157, $102, $177, $125. Almost $1,000 God Pack there. Yeah, I've gotten a few, definitely. Yeah. I think that's the fourth God Pack I've gotten. I'm getting a few God Packs today. I'm getting value and volume, which is nice. It was Sunday flavor, which is completely different. Maybe that was the difference. I don't know. Just a random thought that popped into my head is I was trying to remember what type of... There was this really good soda that I can't remember that I talked about earlier that I just couldn't remember, but I think it was Sundae flavor, not a float flavor. That could have been the biggest difference. It was like an ice... Yeah, it was ice cream sundae. But, I don't remember if it was A&W, Pepsi, or root beer. I think it might have been A&W. Root beer. Or Coke. I just can't remember the brand that it was from. It was one of my favorite sodas, one of my favorite sodas, and then it was found out it was seasonal and it went bye-bye. Don't know if they just rebranded or what, but anyways, yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see or what you saw and want to see more, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to be notified when I post my next YouTube video. And also, you can check me out live at twitch.tv/onedamngamer, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. EST. That's where I'll be. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Have a great day.